what is a possible strategy for my business? Just in case it happened, right? My strategy itself based on the risk that I have identified and the business impact, possible strategy for me to continue. Am I going to work with partner? Am I actually going to get my subsidiary to do it? But your subsidiary do have other activity. So which portion of the work they have to let go in order to take in more you're going to support? So you have to consider all those things, then you come up with the strategy. In order to put in place a proper strategy, proper solution, it will cost you money. It will cost you money. So you have to balance on this thing. I'm not asking you to put all the money into the resources because at the end of the day, the business needs to be run with a profit in order to continue as well. So what we're looking at down here is that the first thing is that we have to ask ourselves, if an incident that happened, right, what is the loss due to the outage? Right? Just for example, right, I need actually a bottle of water down here. Right? So if this bottle of water costs me $1, will I actually spend more than $1 to protect it? It should not be. But of course, you can argue, if in the desert, this costs more than $1, right? So we don't want to go to extreme situation, but if this value of this, right, what is the loss due to the outage itself over the time, right? So if 1 hour disruption, what is the impact? What is a 2 hour, 1 day, 1 week? So you come out something like that. Right? It might be in the curve that I look at. It might not be actually as a linear curve. The other thing you need to consider is that what is the cost to recover? I won't actually put in something that actually I cannot over-insure on it because this thing only worth the $1. I will just basically going to consider 20% of the value or whatever value. So the cost to recover, I only will have this amount of budget. So this is the portion you all need to do the balancing. I need to invest certain amount to make sure I got better capability for surviving, but I cannot over-invest. There's a cost for the loss of the operation. There's actually a cost for the recovery as well. You need to balance these two things at a proper region itself that considered manageable. You don't want to take all the risks. Right? It's just not fair to you or not fair to your business and to your staff and the stakeholder as well. But you cannot protect everything.